Hello guys, and welcome to another one of my Fortnite videos playing UV Paint, my new low power account, and I'm just playing with what I have in the game and the things I can get as a guaranteed reward for events and whatnot. The thing that I'm going to be doing in this video here is to work towards obtaining my hoverboard. I'm just fiddling a little bit around with my storage, trying to make sure I can rake in more metal and stuff like that while I'm playing, nudging around with the characters that I want to have, trying to find out what characters should I do. And right now the game is a bit glitchy in that you can't really swap characters around that you have selected, so you kind of need to select some others in order to nudge things around. Fiddling around with the abilities that I want to have for my character, I'm going to be going in with Love Ranger Jonesy, just making sure that he is as strong as possible right now. I'm swapping a great deal between whether or not I want to be using Tank Penny or Love Ranger Jonesy. They are both characters I'm really hyped about. I'm just upgrading her now so that she is getting more of her hero perks for when I want to be using her, but also so that she shares even more health and damage with my main character that I'm using now, Love Ranger Jonesy. In this mission here, we need to recover supply crates, and this here was one of those. So I'm hoarding the map, trying to find 4 of these supply crates while also really scouting for the hot rod vehicles that I need to smash in order to get hoverboard parts. Here I managed to find like a cluster of these hot rod vehicles that can give hoverboard parts. It is my main focus, and if I can complete the main objective at the same time, then it is a good thing. But what I really want in the game is the hoverboard, because it is going to be boosting me in the game. Completed the survivors mission, not really much to say about it. Power level 15, I'm trailblazing through it, really just trying to select the maps where I feel like I can find the hot rod parts so that I can get that hoverboard. And of course I'm sharing with you guys the different medals that I have been getting and the loot that we're getting for these missions, so that you have just some kind of chance to keep track of what I am getting and what the different missions are worth in the game at this tier of the game. The thing that we really completed here was a side quest that gave 50 V-Bucks, so that is a nice thing as well. I'm swapping around my characters once again because I want to go into a Ride the Lightning mission this time around. So going from a Rescue the Survivors type mission where I don't need to build much, but I do need to have pretty decent firepower, and then into a building mission. So I'm taking Constructor in there, and I'm using Tank Penny. She has been upgraded to have like additional options with her melee hardware weapons, the hammer critical, but I don't really have a good weapon for her. But it doesn't really change the fact that I feel she is much more suited for completing this type of mission than the soldier is. So I'm grabbing her so that I can take advantage of her base ability, and she has some really cool stun locking options as well. Finding these hot rods, grabbing the hoverboard parts, that is my main focus. I really want to be able to ride that, not lightning, but yeah, the hoverboard too. Yay, super funny, I know, crazy. Raking in loads of metal. As you can see, once again I have an overflow, even though I actually emptied it out during like the previous or before the previous mission. So I have stashed up in my storm shield, I have filled up on it again, grabbing blue glow for Lars's van, because we need 4 blue glow in order to fully power Lars's van throughout these 2 different rounds you need to fire it with. And even though I don't have a really good weapon for Tank Penny, playing in a power level 15 mission such as this here, she can efficiently take out these 2 small encampments that are right next to each other when she's using the Dragon's Roar weapon. So even though she isn't a soldier and she doesn't get these crazy perky bonuses for using an assault weapon, she is more than capable of pulling the trigger and pointing in the right direction. Putting in blue glow in Lars's van and just building a simple base around it. Not like a lot of stuff needed here. I am more than strong enough to do this very casually already in the game. Normally when you play in Fortnite, if you are at the same lane, if you are at the same power level as the mission, you are way stronger than what you need to be. It is often very easy to complete missions that are up to twice as high power level as what you are during the early progression part of the game. I'm not saying that with my main account that is power level 100 plus I can complete something 100 and no 20, no, not like that, casually anyway. But in the progression part of the game, you can often relatively casually complete levels that are much higher than your account power level. Giving it a roof, and once again this here is like a 3-level structure that I'm building. Putting down my defenders, really trying to remember to use them, because I never used defenders while I was playing my main account. It just really didn't seem as an important thing for me because I was just trailblazing through it. But this time around I'm really trying to keep a focus on them. And when I'm playing with Tank Penny, I do feel it is really nice to have the support in the other characters because I don't have as much direct damage from her as I do when I'm playing the soldier, but on the other hand, she is much better at keeping the base safe, and she's really fun to toy around with, especially when you have something such as smashers coming towards you that you can just go completely silly with your abilities and try to stun lock. Even though again, I'm really lacking in terms of weapons, and I haven't had much luck finding anything to really allow her to shine as much as I feel she's like deserves to do. But that is, yeah, it's a completely different thing. Getting loads of these smashers, I was really close to be able to complete my smasher data mission, but the last one there kind of just went poof as the time went on the game, so that was a shame. But the important thing was that I completed my 2 missions in power level 15. I got even more of my hoverboard parts, got of course skill points, loads of experience points for my account, and I got experience points that I can use to even further my characters and my things in the game. So it is like, it's all good. Hero experience points is nice. Pure drops of rain, absolutely amazing. And I completed the main mission, the supply run, so I got myself a rocket launcher. Unfortunately not a schematic, but yeah, perhaps we're going to be able to get the actual schematic for it at some point. Raking in the rewards here. Hero rarity upgrade, also something we did but haven't been getting the reward for, so that is coming in now as well. And the next thing we're going to be doing is to take down mist monsters specifically and complete not just 1, 2, but 3 missions in a 15+ zone, so major time sink here. That was what I had to share in this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. As always, thank you very much for watching.